Hey mama, have you ever felt like you left the school system, but somehow you brought it home with you? You're trying to do all the right things, schedules, checklists, lessons, but something feels off. You're not alone. Let's talk about why it's never too late to deschool. Hi, I'm Erin. I'm a former public school teacher turned homeschool mama, and I wish that we had known about deschooling when we left the public school system 12 years ago. Recently, I made a video about deschooling for new homeschool families, but I wanted to come back and say that it's never too late to deschool. Deschooling is simply a break from the structured lessons to reset, refresh, and relearn all things education. It's an intentional period to step away from the traditional school habits and mindsets so that you can rediscover what learning at home is meant to be: natural, joyful, and centered on your family's values. It's time to reset your expectations, refresh your perspective, and relearn how your child learns best. Maybe you pulled your child out of the school system because the system wasn't working, but now, somewhere along the way, homeschool isn't working either. You might be realizing that some of those old school habits and mindsets have quietly crept back in. Things like rigid schedules, pressure to check every box, comparing your homeschool to someone else's. If you see things like that going on, or if you're feeling stuck, it doesn't mean you failed. It just means it's time for a shift. Let me give you a few examples of what I'm talking about. When we first started homeschooling, I thought we had to stick to the public school calendar. Same start date and end date and same vacations. I graded everything, and I kept a detailed grade book. I felt like we had to do a test, a report, or a project on every lesson. And I felt like I had to pre-plan every lesson and stay one step ahead of my daughter, staying in that teacher role. Maybe you've caught yourself thinking things like, if we don't finish every subject by noon, we're behind. Or, if my kids aren't producing worksheets and essays, are they really learning? Or, if we take too long on this lesson, then the whole day will be ruined. Or, if we don't finish this textbook by the end of the year, we'll have to work on it all summer. Or maybe you're thinking something like, all the fifth graders are doing this, so we should be too. If any of those things sound familiar, don't worry, I've been there too. And that's exactly why I created my Reset, Refresh, and Relearn Deschooling Inbox Coaching. It's a free, short set of emails to encourage you to walk out this process one step at a time. And if you want to dig deeper, I've got a reflection journal that goes along with it, and it's just 99 cents. It helps you to process what's working, what's not working, and what you might need to shift. The link for that is in the description below. I shared more about this in detail in my video, Deschooling Explained, but here's a quick list of some practical things you can do during this deschooling period. Read aloud. Listen to audiobooks. Learn outside. Do nature walks, ride bikes, garden, observe. Play board games and card games like Uno, Monopoly, and Twister. Go on field trips. Take tours, go to museums, go to parks, historic sites, visit aquariums or zoos. Allow your child to explore their own interests: drawing, cooking, coding, building, weight training, science experiments without the lab report. And rest and reconnect as a family. Deschooling doesn't have to be dramatic. You don't quit school, but you shift your focus. Watch documentaries, bake together, build with Legos, read aloud on the couch. Let your kids and yourself breathe again. For new homeschool families coming out of the school system, I would recommend at least a month for deschooling. But for more seasoned homeschool families, just a week or two, or maybe 3, is enough time to reflect on what's working and what's not working. You're not falling behind. You're investing in connection and in clarity. And when you start fresh after deschooling, your lessons will flow smoother and your children will learn with renewed excitement. Because now it's your homeschool and not just school at home. Remember, it's never too late to pause, pray, and pivot. Homeschool isn't about recreating traditional school at home. It's about redeeming childhood. Happy homeschooling!